the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up and skip, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Coach, Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
Now here's Whitmore. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Into the lane. Shepard, that's good. Now White. About a minute into this first quarter. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Whitmore goes in. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Now here's White. Here's Miller. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Back to Jones. Outside Whitmore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Jones. Let's go with a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Boston leading by 4. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Now here's White. Off target at the rim.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside Jones. Fires for 3. Utah with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Miller left side. Pass to White. And here's Jokic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams changing it up here. A minute 22 left in the first quarter here. Connect up top. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 4 on the clock. Hartenstein, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Connect, ready to launch.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Turner. Inside. Utah moving the ball around. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The baseline J is off the mark. Boston leading by 5. Outside White. To the middle. Here's Garnett. The kick out to White. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Shepherd. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston out in front, up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back to you, Brian.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's Simons. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
So quick. Simons using that burst to get to the rim.
Hauser outside. Back to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Connects from downtown. Shireman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. And you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Buries it from 3.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
Yeah, he hasn't been in high-visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's man. But opponents sure fear him and respect him. The touch Jokic possesses. He can sink shots from anywhere, especially the mid-range.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Simons. Give him 8 points now. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Turner. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Love the persistence from Turner there. Refusing to give up on the play and getting rewarded for it.
Pass to Miller. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. There's Simons with a three. Boston pulls it in. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And that one is hammered home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
From behind the arc. Miller can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 5. Simons deciding where to go with it. Well, powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Garnett, that's good.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Here's Garnett. He has 6. Shoots over Newell. Garnett no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Simons up top. Give him 8 points now. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Simons becoming such a great distributor of the basketball.
26 seconds left in the second. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connect. And it's Simons with the ball for Utah. They trail by 1. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Simons got 11 points in the quarter. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Jazz. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. More 2K action in just a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Outside Whitmore. He takes it in. Banked it in off the glass. Whitmore's got 6.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, B.A., they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Great execution.
Pass to Bryant. On target from range. Bryant's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, B.A. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back over to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. It's Jokic, high post. He's got 12. And the dunk by Jokic.
Hey, on many nights, Jokic is a primary playmaker. Tonight, he's been the finisher.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. change it up. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the wing, right side. Outside Jones. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Toppin.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And stolen by Jones. And here's Whitmore. Give him 8 points now. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Shepherd. Finished off the break. Shepherd's got 6.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up. All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Come on, box it out, man. Shoot.
Connect on the wing. Pass to Garnett. That's tipped. Back to Whitmore. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dalton Knecht. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Utah substitution.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Just 5 to shoot. Right side Whitmore. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Toppin with a double team. White looking it over. Miller. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You know, Derek White is what you call a combo guard. He can play on or off the ball. There we saw his passing ability.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Garnett. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Garnett's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Whitmore. Here's Newell. Here he goes.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And so it's the Utah Jazz with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break.
The Jazz 55.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Celtics trail by 16. Pritchard with it. Hartenstein a screen. Pritchard, he's open. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And it's Simons with the ball for the Jazz. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Blocked! Now here's Pritchard. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. The kick out to Kuzma. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Kuzma's gotten his first basket of the night.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Pritchard with a steal. Kuzma with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Kuzma. Up top, Hartenstein. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. Utah leading by 14. And here's Simons outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, we're seeing Simons unleashed on offense. He's in a groove, and his team is helping to keep him in it.
Pass to Shireman. Oh, it's stolen. In transition. On the wing, Simons. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, this is why you got to keep pace with Simons, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Celtics trail by 19. Outside White. Pass to Garnett. To the left side wing. Jokic in the post. 4 on the clock. No dice from the high post.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Again, Utah good for 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
There's Simons with a 3. That's off target. Now 6 for 10.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Pass to Garnett.
2 minutes.
Boston needs to get off a shot here. Fades. Jokic, no good. Utah leading by 19. Here's the screen by Bryant. Simons outside. Pass to Achua. Back to Simons. Up top, Bryant. From outside the arc. Boston pulls it in.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Simons.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Simons' shot is good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Takes it inside. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.